Hi everybody and welcome back to Lori's Boston Found. My name is Lori. Today I have a really special video for you because I am tackling something that has really been weighing on me mentally and from a work standpoint, and that is all of my death piles in my house. I feel like I am buried right now, literally and figuratively. It's not the traditional death piles like I go to the store and I buy stuff and I don't list things. It's stuff that's been listed, but I'm not putting away in inventory. It's items that maybe have a flaw and I haven't dealt with them. And I think this happens to all of us as resellers, but I feel like my death piles have trickled into every part of my home. They're in my office, they're in my studio downstairs, they're in my main inventory space, they're in my bedroom. Upstairs, if I go to the bins and I wash something and hang it, sometimes it never makes its way down to the basement. My kids will give me clothes. I don't just want to donate them right off the bat, so I put them aside so that I can go through them, decide what I want to keep, what I want to sell, what I want to give away. I am buried right now, and I feel like it's really wearing on my mental health. And I think that it's really impacting the progress of my business. There are so many creative things I want to do, and I just can't get there until my space is reclaimed. So in the month of January, I'm going to be doing some declutter videos, and I'm going to make every effort to get out from under these death piles. Let me know in the comments if you can relate. I ordered a Ruggable on Black Friday, and that is the rug that you can remove from the floor and wash. It fits in like a standard washer. We bought one for our dining room to test it out for our living room area, and we really loved it. So it was time for a new rug in here. I had ordered one on Black Friday, and it's been sitting in my garage for a few weeks now. I didn't want to put the new rug in here when it was a cluttered mess. So I'm going to show you the process. I'm also going to have some new things listed. So when I go through a room, my goal is to not only like move it out of one room, into a different pile, into a different closet, to actually deal with stuff. What I did at the beginning of the year was write down a 30-day checklist of things that I want to tackle. So this is my 30-day home edit. I have things like donate 1 bag of clothes, clean the office, which was this. Take the bag from the office and send it to the real that you've been gathering for weeks. Clean out the corner in your bedroom. Pull 50 items from your inventory. Every day I have a little assignment, and you can see that as I go through the days, I highlight them when I've accomplished that thing. So my goal is that by the end of this month, I'm going to be in really good shape. Let me know if you enjoy this style video. I would like to do a few more videos like this in the month of January, and then during Thriftless February, I can continue until all of the clutter is gone from my life. And I have a feeling I'm going to feel really good at the end of that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is this morning's task. We want to clear out this corner of the room. I have some items that need to go to the Real. I have some American Girl items in those boxes, dolls that I've been wanting to sell. And I am going to replace this rug. I need to do some shipping this morning. Just getting into my office. I haven't quite woken up yet, but hopefully this room will transform by the end of the day. These are some Amazon orders that I have yet to ship out to Amazon. Angie went through her room. She found these floating shelves. She thought that I might like them, which I think would be kind of cute in my office for in the back there. For some of like my Louis Vuitton stuff, when I do any of my handbag videos, I kind of like to have handbags in the background, but where do I put them until they get put up? These are some Converse that my mom bought for Angelina, and she didn't love the color, so we have to return those. So these have to go back to the Converse outlet. Do you guys have a pile like this where just everything goes to die? Empty bag. I can use this for my orders today and go hang that off the mailbox. This was a quick trip to Savers that I made recently. I don't know how this ended up in here. Anyways, I just have to move all this, hang everything up and process it. I didn't process it yet, so that's part of the reason it's probably here. This bag right here was provided to me by the Real. I live within the boundaries. Is that the Real bag? I think it is. I live within the boundaries that they can send a rep out to my house. So I always keep this here, and I just put items in here for the Real. Then I can call them, put them on my front porch, and they will come pick it up. These are a couple items back here from the Real Real as well. This is a brand that they accept, but it was really heavily marked down on their website. So I ended up reclaiming it. Would you guys like me to show you what's in the bag? This is the Louis Vuitton Speedy Bag, one of the two that I purchased in a recent buyout. I don't know why this is here. Am I debating on keeping this? Should I keep this Speedy? I think I'm gonna sell this Speedy because I don't really use top handles without a crossbody strap. So this I will get listed as part of today's video. One of my goals is when I'm showing an area that I'm decluttering, it is also going to include me listing the items from that area so that I don't just move things from one pile to another. Up here is kind of a hodgepodge of things. This is from a recent buyout. This is a gorgeous Christian Dior linen blazer that I currently have listed in my closet. I sent this twice to the Real Real and they sent it back to me, which is so bizarre to me. This is so unique. It's vintage, it's authentic Christian Dior. And then these are items that were listed on my Shopify website. So I kept them up here just to keep them separate from my main inventory. My website is down right now. I'm in the process of revamping it. I'm no longer doing closet consultations. I loved that phase of my business, but I just don't have time to do them anymore. I'm also no longer with Thrifter's Villa podcast, so I need to take that off my website. So I'm just doing some updates. I'm also trying to add some PDF printables for you guys that I haven't really talked much about. More to come on that in February. My website basically died during COVID. I didn't update it at all. It's one of my goals for this year. So I'm gonna remove anything that's listed from there. I did like a little curated collection and I called it the Back Bay collection a couple years ago, and I launched it on my website and everything was under $50. It was a fun little project for me to shop for things that were just highly curated and special, and I was trying to get the vibe of the Back Bay in Boston. So I was going to do all different neighborhoods in Boston and try to release something quarterly, and I did it once and I never revisited it. I might go back to that, but I just can't make any promises until I get my act together. So right now I'm in declutter mode and that's got to remain my priority. Let's get to organizing. Bought a bunch of these for Amazon as well, and then I decided that they would be a real pain to ship. So now I have all these soaps that I don't need. Look at how many I bought. Oh my gosh, these I was supposed to send out to friends. I had a friend who I wanted to send these to her granddaughter. Her granddaughter has probably grown out of them by now. And then one of my very best customers, I was supposed to ship these out for her husband for Christmas. I got these, oh my gosh, like in August. Clamp that's supposed to film your camera pointing down for like when I wanted to work on some planner content, but I don't love this. I think I'm gonna put this over here. I just showered because I just felt awful cleaning. So now I'm showered and I'm really starting to dig in now. This is such a cute little dog bed, but Lulu Marie never sleeps in it. Do you, Lulu? Do you want to try the dog bed? You want to go in your bed? Nope, she just jumps right up here. Sometimes when I say I want to sell something, but it's not something I'm excited to sell, it will sit in a corner forever. So this is getting donated, right? Because you never sit in it. You sit in your chair, right? I found this at the bins. It's scanned for Amazon. I never sent it in because it was bent and I was like, I don't want to have any issues, any customer service issues, or deal with a return for the return that this is going to bring. So this is also going to get donated. My little donate pile over here. I have no idea what I ordered for Ruggable. Isn't that terrible? Jay, let me out here. I really don't remember. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, gosh, that's nice. I didn't remember ordering this. Okay, I think it'll look pretty. All right, I was going for a little vibe in my room because everything is so neutral. This is the rug I purchased before from Ruggable and I absolutely love it. I think there is some sort of a code I might have for 15%, so I'll include it. Oh, I think it's gonna look so cool in here. I think the black from the rug will pick up on that frame over there. I just have like little black accents in here. I was gonna do a pop of color, but then I thought I might wanna keep it a little bit more neutral. So that's why I went in that direction. I don't know how it's really gonna go with the glitz on the back of this chair, but that's not super important. Gotta clean out that corner as well. Still a lot to do. Sorry, the lighting's crazy right now, but these are some items that were stacked over here, and I am just planning to bring these to a consignment store. These Lee Riders, I think I may even have a draft on these, I'm not sure. But Victoria's Secret bra, like a little boutique scarf, some Nikes, and some Alfani pants. I'm gonna bring those to a consignment store. These are actually Lululemon, but they are just like so bad. They are so worn. So I'm donating that. And this is a velvety jacket that my mother-in-law gave me. I think I'll bring that to consignment too. So more for savers. I'll put that in our little donate pile. Also, this belt has, I don't know where this came from, maybe the estate sale. It had some damage on the back of it, some cracking in the leather. Not really worth saving, so I'm gonna donate that. This jumpsuit dress sort of overall thingy. Do you like that description? I'm gonna take this to Buffalo Exchange. This seems like something they would sell. Kind of 90s looking. I don't know though. But I'm gonna bring this and see if they'll take it. It's Coldwater Creek, it's a petite large. Yeah, and I have so much to list right now. I'm really not trying to list any of these items on my own. So to the extent that I can bring them to consignment stores, I'm going to. So this is gonna go to Buffalo. Okay, so update on the dog bed. This brand is called Bowser, which I've never heard of. But as I was bringing it over to put in the donate pile, I thought to myself, this is super heavy. So I just decided to look up the brand called Bowser, because I bought this secondhand. I think I paid $5 or $6 for it, and neither of my dogs really ever liked it. But it's so nice, and it has these little dog bones. If I come in close, kind of looks like a leopard print, but they're actually dog bones. It's adorable. They retail for between $100 and $200, for real. And they resell between $70 and $100. So I guess we are selling this. So sometimes if my normal delinter, what are these called? If these don't work so well, I buy these, this red one. And it just really gets in deep into a fabric. But the only thing with this is you have to make sure you go in one direction, but it really collects a lot. And this is in excellent condition because my dogs never really used it, but it comes apart. There's all these foam pieces, memory foam. So I did not see one exactly like this online. This is just the cushion. The rest is in the other room. But I am going to do a little bit more research. I'm gonna take photographs of this and I am going to list it today on eBay. I will also list it on Poshmark. So if anybody's interested, Poshmark is the better place to get it because it's heavy. And Poshmark shipping is just so much easier and less expensive than eBay. I just think there's probably more of a market for it on eBay, but we'll see. Also, I'm looking around this room, and one of the things that helps me decide whether or not I will keep something is I look at it and I think, if I saw you at a thrift store for $5 or less, would I pick you up? And if the answer is no to that question, then chances are it can't really mean too much to me. So this is one of the items. It's kind of a cute little thing, but the glass is pretty dirty. The stones, this has literally just been sitting in the corner of my office, not serving any purpose whatsoever. I'm also trying to keep things that have purpose or that bring me joy. So even if it's something that's a little cluttery, if I love it, if it brings me joy, I'll keep it. If it serves a purpose, then maybe I'll keep it, but that isn't really serving a purpose, doesn't really bring me joy, and is clutter. And I wouldn't pick it up at a thrift store if I saw it for $5 or less. So that is gonna go. So I'm gonna add that to the pile, but keep the dog bag. Do you guys wanna see what I am sending to the Rail? I don't even know what's in this bag because I just default to throwing things in this bag sometimes. So this Christian Dior blazer, they have been pricing Dior vintage pretty high. It's a really versatile piece. It's a size 10. It's linen, made in Korea. I will try to send that in one more time. I'm wondering if maybe they didn't accept it because it was out of season. That's not usually the reason, but I'll try. This is a Bogner sweater. So they started to accept Bogner and some other outdoorsy type of brands. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, but I thought this was really cool. And it's also vintage. And it was just sitting and they had marked it so low. I don't know where my tag is. Here we go. It's just an old piece. It's a size 36. I might relist this on my own. I don't know that I'm going to send this off again because it didn't do well the first time. This I got at the Pit in Cambridge. It's a Derek Lamb 10 Crosby shirt. However, there's a little bit of yellowing, so I don't know that they'll accept it, but I know that I don't want to list this. It was just lightweight. I just have a feeling this is something that would really sit for me, even though it's a great layering piece. These are, what's the brand on these? AYR. When I talked to my real person, she told me to try these, but then they sent them back and said that it's not a brand that they accept. So I don't know about that one. I was surprised they sent this back because I've been surprised by a few of my pieces. By a few, I mean two that have sold on the Real. This is a brand that absolutely gets zero attention in my closet, Emmanuel Ungaro, but this is really nice. So I don't know why they didn't accept this because they've sold other ones. But one of the ones that sold before was dead stock, which means it still had the tag on it. So maybe that's why they kept it. I'm gonna try this again. Oh, this is new, and I think this is kind of trendy. It's Giorgio San Angelo, which I have sent to the Real before and they have accepted, and I believe it has sold. But this is just a vest, and I think it is very cool, very trendy right now for people to wear just vests with nothing underneath, or just like a tank top or something. It's 100% wool. It also has this really cool buttons, has these really cool buttons. So I'm gonna try that out. I have these bags that the stuff gets shipped back in from the Real. These are frame jeans, lay high skinny. They have just really started to mark jeans really low. I actually sold a pair of frame denim yesterday, not frame, rag and bone for $45 just yesterday. Somebody liked a pair of $65 jeans. I'm like, oh, let me send an offer out on those, and they sold. So I was really happy about that. I think with brands like this, I just have to manage my expectations. I listed some of my frame and rag and bone denim probably a year or two ago, and I priced them much higher. But I mean, if I were to list these for $40 and they sold for $30, that would be good. This is the North Face. I think I'm actually going to donate this because this is loaded with pills, like really bad. So I think I'm gonna donate that. I don't think they'll accept that. What's this? Why is this here? This is not anything that can go to the Real. Nike, they accept Nike. They took a Nike jacket from me. I don't know if they'll accept t-shirts, but oh, I think I must have these in a bag for the children's consignment store that I use. So that is not going to the Real. See, these are the things that end up here. Lulu, this is your costume that I got for you in Florida. This is a little Mandalorian costume for Lulu. I'm gonna have to put that in her little costume drawer. Yes, she has a costume drawer. Oh, this dress is fantastic. And they had this priced kind of low, and I was really disappointed. This is Thaskin Theory, but look at this dress. It's fantastic. And I just couldn't let it sell for the price they had it at. So maybe I'll send it back and see if they price it differently. What would you guys do with this? Would you try to sell it on your own? Look at the back of this. It has all this fringe that just lines the back of this dress, and it's a maxi dress. The problem is, when they listed it from the front. So if anybody's just looking at it, it just looks like a navy blue dress, but all of the beauty is in the back. It's amazing. It's so amazing. So I don't know. This is definitely like a special sale. And poor Diane, Miss Diane von Furstenberg, in her little lace dress. This has been around forever. They have more luck selling Diane von Furstenberg than I do. So, but it's listed in my closet right now. Anyways, that's it. Those are the things I'm sending to the Real. I'm probably gonna pull a couple more things together. This isn't a very noteworthy shipment. I haven't been sourcing specifically for the Real lately. So I could pull a few things from downstairs, but this is what's going right now. This is listed currently. So I have it listed at $55. So, and it has 13 likes on it. So this is what it looks like on. I think I'm gonna drop the price on this right now. Let's just get rid of this. So let's drop it to, so see, it says suggested price, 48 to 103. I'm right there. I just don't understand. All right, so let's just do 30 bucks. Should we do 30 and just move this? Let's update it and list. That's the email from Poshmark. We've notified 13 people who liked your item about the drop in price. So let's see if this sells by the time I'm done editing this video. Fingers crossed. this corner, I already started to organize the boxes a little bit. I have no idea where this came from. This is a Uniqlo jacket, new with tags for $70. No idea what that's all about. Dug out my Boston picture, put that back up, cleared out some of the Christmas stuff that was over there. I think I just might put this all in a trash bag. I've already started to store some of it down in the basement, which is where I eventually want to move all of my shipping to, but that probably won't happen realistically until Rocco graduates from high school, and then the basement's going to get a revamp. So I'm going to bag up some of this, put it in the coat closet on the other side of this wall, and just clear this out. And this is all bubble wrap. I'm going to put this someplace out of the way, out of sight. There's no need to have this in my everyday space, and but I'm not going to toss it. What is this doing in here? This is kind of a cute basket. Maybe I can put some of my shipping supplies in the basket and keep this up here, or is that just going to clutter? I kind of love the natural fiber. It looks nice. What do we think? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how I like it on the counter. There are certain things I don't use very often, like this eBay tape. I don't do a lot of shipping for eBay. I keep a lot of my tape up there, so I'll keep that out of the way. What I'm trying to do is move stuff that just isn't stuff I use every day. This is everyday stuff. Always like, none of this is particularly pretty. My stickers, do I want to keep those in here? Maybe I'll just do cleaning supplies in here. Scissors can go over here. Lulu, what are you doing? I just made that look pretty. Are you being king of the mountain? Oh my God, you were so funny. I just got home from running some errands with Angelina and walked into this clean space, and it just looks so nice. This is what my corner looks like now. I ended up swapping that little image over there that Angie made me, this little collage. I put it over there and moved this little kind of bohemian piece over here in the corner. And it feels really nice. So I still have some packing supplies over here, but it's not overflowing. These are my boxes, but it's kind of tucked away, you know, and this is actually completely empty. Another little change that I made is I put my stationery caddy over here. Again, there was never really any space, so I kept it very close to my desk. These are all planning supplies that I don't use all the time. You know, some specialty markers, some bullet journal supplies, and things like that. This notebook I do use a lot. So this notebook, and obviously my Louis Vuitton planners that I use daily will stay closer to my desk. And I do use all these pens pretty regularly. Another little change that I want to make is I always kind of keep my YouTube cameras and lighting right here, just set up as a general matter. I'm going to put them over in this corner because it really breaks up. I mean, not that this is super pretty to have over here, but it's out of the way if I'm not recording, and then it just gives a clear shot. I'm gonna keep this little basket for a little while, see if I like it there. Do you need to go outside again? Go ahead. These are all items that I'm donating, and those are items that I'm selling. There are 2 American Girl dolls in the boxes. One I just might return to the store. Here's a final walkthrough of what my office space looks like now. I could not be happier with how it came out. I'm absolutely in love with my Ruggable, and I am feeling pretty good about going into the new year. Items featured in this video will be listed in my Poshmark closet real soon. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments things that you're working on in the new year, areas of your life you're looking to declutter, and I will see you back here real soon with a new video.